Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your homegirl, Adosha Wright. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over part 2 of the topic of hair texture and hair type. What's the difference? But as you can see at the top of my little photo here, I'm asking you guys to please not give up on your hair. Also, a super shout out to my customer, Selena, who has been so bold in allowing me to use her hair to capture the difference between texture and type, because the journey that she's going on is very confusing because she's used to she's used to dealing with her hair with the texture and not the type. So this can be confusing. So I'm hoping by the end of this video, this will all make sense. So please hit that thumbs up button if you're liking what I'm talking about, or if you want to know more of what I'm talking about. So hit that thumbs up. So again, the topic again is about hair texture and hair type. What's the difference? So starting to the left of your screen, Asian hair is the mouth of the follicle is round and the hair texture is straight. There's no texture in it. Caucasian hair in the middle of your screen, the mouth of the follicle is kind of like oval and there's a slight texture to it, okay? And then the Afro texture hair is kind of oval to ellipticated. And so there you're going to have wavy, curly, or coily. So these are your dominant textures. And so this is now in theory. There's always a slight variation. So these images are just to kind of help give you a visual. This is not 100% an exact, because remember, no two heads of hair are alike. So that's your texture. Now your type speaks to how strong the hair is. So to the far left, you have coarse, again associated with Asian hair, that's very strong. Medium, commonly associated with Caucasian hair, not too strong, not too weak. And then fine, of course, that's very weak. So here are some images of fine, normal, and coarse with various multiple layers of cuticle. That's the outer protein layer of hair. So coarse hair has a lot of cuticle layers. So here is another image, just trying to get you guys to see a visual, the difference between texture and type. So type speaks to how strong, fine, medium, or coarse. So I had to turn to the continent of Asia, which has over 48 countries on this continent, to bring about a resolve for my customer Selena, who's been very overwhelmed with her hair because she's mostly been focusing on the texture, which is coily, but the type is coarse, which it doesn't really not supposed to be that way. But you know what? There's always some differences, even though science says it's exact. There are some people who actually have this as an issue where they have texture and the hair is very strong. Typically, textured hair is very weak, but in this instance, this woman has some very strong hair, even though she has texture. So I turn to Saki Dean Mohamed, who is the person who introduced the world to shampooing. And so this is what the video is pointing out. And I did put the video to this in the link, so you can watch this more in detail. So here I'm just showing you guys how this Indian guy introduced the world to shampooing. And I'm using Vatika black seed shampoo and deep conditioner to bring about a solution for Selena. So I had to go over into another country because in America, we don't really address coarse hair in our hair care products, we mostly deal with fine hair to medium hair. Coarse hair, is very hard to find products in America that are formulated. So I had to go over to the continent of Asia, and I chose India as the location because Indians also have very coarse hair.
Healthy. करीना केमिकल्स से बाल हुए झाड़ सत या नाश पोल्यूशन पानी हानि ही हानि सत या नाश कोई उपाय 7 पोषण वाला नया डाबर वाटिका शैम्पू लगाओ जिसमें है हिना शिकाकाई आंवला जैसे 7 पोषण वाटिका बनाए बालों को ब्यूटीफुल और हेल्दी तो सत या नाश.
So I had to use a little commercial from Vatika. So I went on YouTube and I just decided to include the commercial so you guys can see that the hair is strong and they don't have as much texture as Selena here. And I used the blow dryer. Now I did rev air her first, and then I came back through with the blow dryer because I'm going to press her hair and I needed to use some oil, and you cannot use oil with the rev air. So I came back through with the blow dryer to get her hair a little bit softer so that I could press it. And as you can see, there is a noticeable difference. The hair is really nice and smooth. And again, I used the Vatika shampoo, black seed shampoo, and black seed deep conditioner. And we were really, really liking the results a lot. I also used a 9-row Denman brush to smooth her out. But again, we started off with the Rev Air. Okay, now I'm also using the Vatika cactus oil. Okay, and it has cactus oil as well as garlic oil, but they call it gargar. It's called garlic oil, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys, I was really impressed. Now, I got to be honest, the Vatika, this is not a salon quality product line. This would be like our version of like a Pantene or L'Oreal. So it's not high end, but it's a start. And I did order a salon quality product. So I'm going to do another review on that one. So this is, again, the cactus oil, and I put it in the cap. It smells absolutely phenomenal. And it's a different kind of a feel. It's like a moisture oil. I know that sounds kind of weird, but again, I'm not familiar with Vatika, so this is my very first time. I actually went to my business neighbor who's from India, and he recommended Vatika. So this is how I got introduced to it. I'm not quite sure in India where he's from. I'll have to get that for you. But so she and I, we were like, holy camole, guacamole, okay? So this is how we got introduced to Vatika from my Indian business neighbor. He owns a Indian restaurant down the street from the salon. And so again, we are brushing the product through the hair because Selena was dealing with her Afro texture. The challenge with styling her hair is that her hair is so strong. So I have another customer who has the same issue. And so, we just had to try something different. And typically we use moisturizing shampoos. But here, we just tried the Vatika line. And let me just tell you, it was jaw-dropping, I'll be honest. So this is her hair as I'm pressing it out. And so what's happening is, because Selena has Afro textured hair, which that's very pronounced. You see that? Ooh, that's really, she's got the texture for sure. You can see the Afro hair. But her hair type, remember, type speaks to how strong her hair is. And you can see it's kind of wiry. And then density, she has a lot of fibers per cubic inch. You can also see the demarcation line. So what's happening is She would not tie the hair down, and she sweats a lot. So that's also affecting her hair. So a part of her is like, just chop it off. And you guys know how I am. Now you got to learn how to deal with your hair. Cutting it off is not the answer. So that wasn't a magic wand, guys. That was just a little nice video editing. So there's her hair all smoothed out. So there's no need to cut it off because she has to learn how to deal with her hair type. The texture, we get that part. But it's the strength, all of these cuticle layers, that's confusing because, again, typically this hair is fine and it's susceptible to snapping, but we needed something to make it strong. So I decided to turn to another country who uses products for hair that's very strong, because in America, we primarily deal with texture. Type doesn't even come up. I mean, we rarely hear about type hair, and if we do, it's mostly fine because volumizing shampoo sells very well here in America. So here I'm finishing up the style, and as you can see, this product is working. I used no African American products on her hair. These are everything I used is from India. Vatika is very popular. It's very common there. I'm not going to say everybody in India uses it, okay? I'm not saying that, but it's pretty popular. And so he thought it was a good place to start. So I am doing more research. So again, this is not a salon quality product, not that it matters, because it's all about the right products, the right tools, and the right technique. So this is all the Vatika brand, and as you can see, it looks better. So we do know that her hair is compromised, but we want Selena to learn how to work with the fabric, which is coily, but also the strength. This woman has very strong hair. It's also very dense. And again, typically we are taught that Afro coily hair is fine and it snaps. But you know, there's always an exception to the rule. And like I said, her hair is very wiry. And so here you can see we're getting a lot more suppleness out of it. She won't actually get a silky, fluffy result on her flat iron because her hair is so strong. And remember, she sweats. She's a heavy sweater. So we really have to, help her deal with the hair as it reverts when she sweats. So that's going to be a challenge, but there are some solutions for her. And this Vatika line is going to help. Also, combing her hair, tying her hair down. She may very well have to press it in between. She also has alternatives, to braid it up and, rod set it, but she's not interested in any of those right now. She mostly wants to wear straight because it's quicker. So, again, this video is all about textures and types. What's the difference? So textures are straight, coily, curly, wavy, and then type is fine, medium, and coarse. And this guest has the texture is Afro, curly, but her type, her hair, it is strong. It is strong, and you don't normally see this. I see this, I could say in my career, maybe like 10 people. I'm not even joking. It's so rare. But that's what it is. That's what we're dealing with. It may not be the perfect answer, but this is a start. And we both are impressed. If you like what you are seeing, hit the thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. This was a hard video to talk about because it's really confusing to the naked eye, but the science of it is there. We do our strand test. This woman does have, strong hair, and also because it reverts when she sweats, and so that also, makes the hair feel differently, and she needs something that's more strengthening. And so I'm finding right now, as you can see, this Vatika black seed shampoo and black seed conditioner, deep conditioner, is working fine. Now that Vatika line is very large, just like the Pantene and all that stuff here. So if you're going to Google this stuff, I would say, browse around because there's a lot here. Also, they have a website that's Dabur, Dabur, and you can see all the products that they have to offer. But again, this is over the counter, and I don't want to minimize anything over the counter because my mantra is, if it works, use it. But this is a professional hair salon, so I have already located a professional product, one that's organic. And so we're going to, when that arrives, we're going to come back and do a video with an organic line, okay? But this is not bad. Nothing against, like I said, over the counter. I would continue to use it until the other product arrives. She was very impressed. I hope you are very impressed. Before, we were using my product line, the Wright hair care products, and I think it was making the hair a little too soft, and I just kept seeing the struggle that she was having, and I said, you know what, we could do better, but what we cannot do is give up. And I did not want her to cut her hair off, because if she doesn't learn how to deal with it, she will be back at one. So thank you guys. Please hit that thumbs up for Selena, because like I said, this isn't an easy, topic here. So there it is. I like it. If you like it, again, hit the thumbs up, and just to show you, hey, just that simple. Okay, I am very impressed. Vatika, you get 2 thumbs up from me. Okay, 2 thumbs up. So I hope you viewers like it. There's the kitchen. Everybody wants to see the kitchen in these videos. I want to see what the back looks like. So she's got some breakage and stuff, but remember, don't give up. Some people want to cut it off. You can. But the goal here is that she has to learn how to deal with her hair. The right products, the right tools, and the right techniques. And in this instance, the right product, you see me walking back, I had to go back and get it. The right product was the Vatika Black Seed Shampoo and the Vatika Black Seed Deep Conditioner. And I'm walking back. Here I come. I'm getting there, guys. Be a little patient. Thank you so much. So here it is. Now, of course, I do have this in the link, so you can get you a bottle if you want some. If this is your situation, Now this is rare. Everybody doesn't have this. You may have to talk about this with your cosmetologist. Okay, so don't use this video if you have one. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, okay? So again, I know this was very confusing, the difference between hair textures and hair types. So like I said, don't give up, guys. If you have a cosmetologist, have that conversation, okay? Don't forget to like my channel. Please share, all right? My books, Curly Hair Adventures, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, is available on Amazon. The Beauty and Barber Business Survival Plan is free on my Patreon site. And if you want a free scalp and hair journal, guess what? All you got to do is email me at ladoshaw@yahoo. And this is a journal to help you understand the process of caring for your scalp and hair. It's a helpmate to my book, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon. You do not have to have the book, okay? So just email me, and it's a PDF file. You can just download it, print it out, or write it up, whatever you want to do, okay? The Wright comb is available at my Rev Air. The Wright hair care products, again, are available at my Amazon store. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on all the social media platforms. Peace, love, and hair. And if you ain't got no hair, then rub your beautiful bald head. Thank you guys again.